Hey there my dudes, I am Laddie and welcome to another video. Basically, I'm just over 1 week on tea because, I don't know, I guess I totally forgot the other day when I remembered that I was 1 week on tea, but I forgot to make a video. And yeah, I sort of forgot to make a video and I was like, well, shit. So I decided that I was going to make a video this weekend as soon as I could. And today is the day, it's Sunday, so it's about 1 week and 2 days on tea technically. But I just sort of, not much has changed since Friday, at least that I can tell. So I'm going to just speak in this video that I'm hopefully going to get posted tomorrow, possibly, if I can edit it quick enough and it's a nice little short video, which I should probably stop rambling in that case. But the changes that have happened, the first thing that on the first weekend, the first thing I sort of noticed was that I was starting to get like these hot sweats. Like I literally woke up in the middle of the night. This is only this is when I was up in Leicester checking out the uni. It was only like 1 day after, 2 days after, and in the night I woke up and it was literally in like sweats, like hot sweats, and then I'd be hot 1 minute and cold the other minute. So that's something, but I haven't really recently felt that, to be fair, but that was something that definitely happened at the beginning. And feeling my skin feeling a bit oilier, but I naturally have oily skin, so it hasn't gotten too much oilier, but it definitely does feel oilier. So what I've done is I've bought a bunch of like face products, like anti-blemish, like oily, like for oily skin and all that jazz, because I have felt it a little bit oilier. Another thing that I don't know if I managed to put in a clip from my original video, my voice is already lower. Over the week I've had like a really sort of like sensitive throat and voice area, and it's only been like a week. And I know it isn't much, it doesn't sound like much, and this could be just randomly having like a cough and a cold, but it doesn't feel like that. It isn't a cough and a cold, it just feels like my throat has sort of been really sensitive over the week. Like I couldn't swallow foods properly, I felt like there was something sort of there. And if you can tell right now, compared to like my voice like last week. Hey there, it's Toby/Laddie. I'm 1 day on tea and I want to be a real boy. Hey there, I'm Laddie. I'm 1 week on tea and I want to be a real boy. That is so loud. That is so loud and people are trying to sleep. It has like deepened a bit. It just feels hoarse, sort of, you know, it feels like quite sensitive. So like the other day when I was at work and I was like shouting things and stuff, it started to go at the end because my voice was like sort of doing this pitchy thing. And I know after 1 week, really your voice starts to change after 1 month. So my voice really shouldn't be doing it this early, and I think it could possibly go back up. It could just be like 1 week of my voice sort of like doing this weird hoarse thing that it's doing, where it's like quite, you know, quite sensitive, and that's why I have to keep it quite low. What else has happened, I think, is the emotional changes. The first weekend I was definitely feeling more confident, but that's sort of a placebo, because you feel confident because you just got your injection that you've been waiting ages for. You're just feeling happy basically that weekend. And yeah, I remember sitting there, one of the first major changes that I remember is I was sitting, I always hate when people speak or eat loudly in a cinema, but I was sitting in a cinema up in Leicester and we were watching the Jurassic Park, the new one, Jurassic World, whatever it was, and yeah, I was sitting there and there were these kids behind me that were like eating loudly and stuff, and I was like, you know what, for once in my life I don't actually care. I was so content that I didn't even care that the people were being loud behind me. I was like, I'm just going to enjoy this movie, I don't even care. Which was quite crazy because honestly I'm the most, like, I have such, like, I care so much about like etiquette in the movie cinemas and stuff. I'd say, let's see, well, I started having spots at the beginning. Like I got one there and a few, and honestly I feel like they may come in because my skin's been getting oilier and oilier, but you know, there's also I haven't, because the first thing that's meant to happen like major is bottom growth, and I've felt it happening. I was in class the other day and I was sitting there and I could feel like growing pains in the crotchular region, and I was just like, I was not happy. It was like a really bad but also weird feeling. So it was like it wasn't bad, but it was like just weird, and like if I like sat down too fast or like put my legs together too fast, it would like hurt because it was like the area was like sensitive. I haven't noticed so much of a change like in looks wise. Like definitely something is different, but like it's not so different that I could put words to that sort of area. But that's pretty cool or whatever. I've definitely been noticed more other emotional changes, like being a teenage boy and being horny all of the time, which is definitely another thing, but it actually hasn't been that much because I think I was just such a hormone hoe before anyway, that I haven't noticed a crazy amount of change, but I've noticed a somewhat amount of change in that. I don't really know what else. Yeah, I feel like I do have more energy. I feel like, yeah, I'm a bit more spry. I have more energy and stuff. Because I just came back from the gym. This is my gym clothes. I'm gonna go have a shower in a minute. And like, I felt like I could do more reps at the gym. I was more confident at the gym. Like when I'm walking out and about, I don't necessarily care so much about my surroundings and different stuff. Like it's sort of, I feel just more chill in that way. I feel like, yeah, I have started a new program at the gym which is more weight training, and I feel like I can do much more. Like for example, before I could only do, if we're looking at calories, I could only do which is about 5 minutes or something, I could only burn about like 25 at a time, and I'd have to have a break on like one of the bikes. But now I could do literally, I did the whole 100 calories in like one go. You know what I mean? Like it was, I managed to do it at that duration of time rather than taking a break. I could do like the whole thing. And on the like, with weights, I felt like I could do more for longer. So just more energy, not necessarily like the muscle distribution. I know that happens much later and it's only a week on. So I'm going to do my 1 week, and I don't know if I'll do 2, 3, whatever. I may just add like a little summary at the end of every video, just saying like what different things are happening. So rather than saying, oh, this is my 2 weeks, this is what has happened, this is my 3 weeks, every week I usually post about 1 or 2 videos. So every week, I think at the beginning or end of each video, if you stay tuned, or if you want to just check that out on my channel, you don't want my other stuff, but you want to just see my transition, then I'll put in the description of every video which part of the video I do speak about things that have been happening on the transition. But at 1 month, I'll obviously make a specific video about the changes. At 2 months, 3 months, you know, every month I will make a specific video. But I wanted to do the 1 week because a lot has definitely changed from before. I do feel I'm the same person, I have the same personality, whatever, but certain areas, aspects of it have been sort of like toned down, and certain areas have been toned up. So like for example, how much I used to fret, I still do it, but like it is toned down a bit. Like I used to fret about everything and be like, have to plan everything beforehand just in case something went wrong and all this sort of stuff. I'm definitely a planner. I like to plan things and write lists of what I'm going to do before I go out. That's sort of toned down slightly, even though I still do it because that's still my personality, but it has toned down slightly. And me being like a cocky little shit, Big Dick Toby, that is toned up. Like me being like, you know what I mean, caring less about what I say a little bit, and that's sort of toned up because before, I mean, I'm still polite and everything, but you know, just having a bit more confidence about the way I speak, that's definitely been toned up from before. So like there's a few tweaks of different, you know, a few tweaks of different stuff like that. Either way, I don't know if there's anything else. I know for a fact a lot of people have asked me, like, you know, it's a big decision to sort of go through this transition, and you know, you're a week on. Are you feeling like you've made a mistake in any way? And honestly, it's reaffirmed everything. Like before I got my injection, I had to sit down and think, just as a courtesy to myself, I had to sit myself down and think, well, do I actually want this, like, like, do I actually want this transition? Like, is this something I want to go through? And I mean, obviously my conclusion was yes, yeah, obviously, because I've been waiting this long for it. And since taking it, it's definitely reaffirmed, completely reaffirmed, like everything. And that's the changes. I know there's a few other people who have just started or should be starting testosterone soon, and anyone who like a few of them I'm actually speaking to on Instagram and stuff, and anyone who has started or is starting soon or is in the same sort of timeline or is in the like further ahead than me, please let me know in the comments down below what your sort of what your sort of journey is, like how your first week was, or like, because it'd be nice to see the differences, just because it's everyone's transition is different to everyone else's. So I'm glad for you guys to be here on my journey. It's an exciting one. Obviously every time changes happen I'm like, oh my god. I think the slightest change that I've really seen is slightest darkening in my leg hair and other hair, like other than that, like, you know, it's only 1 week, so really when it gets to the next weeks and months and stuff like that, that's when the real bad boy changes are going to happen. So yeah, please let me know of your stories and your experiences down in the comments below, because I love hearing from you guys, or even hit me up on Instagram, because, you know, or any of my social media links, you know, you can message me in more real time than just on YouTube, and they're all in the description down below. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, because, you know, if you subscribe to my channel, quite a few people watch my first injection, and that's maybe the people who have come to my channel from that. They want to see my transition go further. There'll be a playlist of my transition and all that jazz. So it would be great if you guys could come along and subscribe to the channel. Also press the bell button to get notifications, because YouTube is being a bit of a twit recently. I'm joking, YouTube, I love you, please don't strike me again. But yeah, and then you guys can be with me for the rest of my journey, and yeah, it'll be cool. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video again. I said that twice. I said that like 3 million times. Anyway, oh, okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to add. Yeah, thanks. Bye. 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 Oh dear. What is my life? Bye.